Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope y'all are having a really good day. So, today's project is going to be an awareness wreath. I posted something that I made in a group on Facebook, and a lady messaged me about making one. She lost her brother. So, I decided I'm going to donate this to her for reasons that I won't go into in the video because it's her personal business, but I'm going to make this wreath and donate it to her to commemorate the loss of her brother. So with that being said, let's get started. I have this purple mesh and I have these wings, and we have the awareness wreath form from Dollar Tree, and I have a few purple flowers that I'm going to add to it as well. So let me move this out of the way and we can get started. Okay, so let me get some zip ties. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get a clean edge on our mesh. There we go. And I think I'm going to start over here on the corner. And the first thing I'm going to do is gather our mesh together and get it started. I'm going to try these small ones first, and if they don't work, then I'll go to the bigger ones. Okay. Let me just trim this a little. There we go. Now we're ready to go. All right. So I'm going to gather. Let me see. Trying to decide how I'll do 2 rows. I think it should make 2 rows. I have another roll just in case. So I'm going to do about a 7-inch loop. And then we'll attach it. I might have to switch to the bigger ones because these are hard to use with my nails. Yeah. I'm not going to struggle my way through this wreath. Go. And I'm just going to keep going along the outside, and I will push them together as I go. And then you won't have to worry about seeing the zip tie, and we will fluff it out at the end. And I'm using 21-inch mesh. It'll be a lot easier if I didn't have nails. just take these all out. So again, and I can pretty much eye gauge this. I've been doing this for so long. And I'm really excited. I've had those wings sitting for a while, and I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with them. And when she reached out to me, I knew exactly what I was going to do. So then you can just fluff them out. Like so. If I can get that part out. There we go. And again, I'm going to be doing it on the other side as well, so it'll fill in nicely. There we go. And we'll just keep making our little bubbles. Like so. So you see how it's coming out. It's coming out really nice. And I just wanted to stop here and say that you could do this with 10-inch mesh. I had 2 rolls of the purple 21-inch, so I decided to use that. And make sure when you're attaching your poofs that you are pushing upwards so that they're tight together, and it's makes it nicer, and you can't see through the mesh when you do it that way. And that's another reason why I use the 21-inch, because it's more condensed when you make a bundle and push it up. And I just personally think it looks better. And also I wanted to mention you could use pipe cleaners instead of using zip ties. I just prefer to do it with the zip tie. And also, I just think the zip ties look neater when you turn it over and you see the back. Just my personal opinion. And it's not like a regular round wreath where I can put a backing on it and then you hide all the mechanics. I can't do that with this, so that's just my preference. And as you can see, I'm going to show you. I'm coming around. I did the outer rim. And I'm just going to come in here and come around the corner and do all the way to the end of here. And that'll finish the bottom. And then I'll just go back in and just use this outside one and do the same thing over here, and that'll close it all in and that'll finish it. So I just wanted to mention that really quick. But I really think it's going to be pretty, and I'm sure she'll love it. And I just feel so bad for the way she lost her brother. It's awful. And if you look up purple, purple awareness ribbons, you'll see what it represents. Like I said, I didn't want to go into detail because it's someone's personal business and I didn't get permission to mention that, so I'd like to respect her privacy. And I'm about to come to the end of this first roll. So I'm guessing it's probably going to take a roll and a half maybe to finish this, or a little over a roll, somewhere around there. And when I'm doing something like this, I find that my hands get less tired when I use the zip tie opposed to the pipe cleaner. So I'm just coming around this bottom, and like I said, I'm coming to the end of this roll of mesh. And I got one left over here, and I'll have to stop and get the other roll. And some more zip ties. And the poofing them out is important too. I just reach in there and manhandle that mesh. Make it go where I want. And we are getting there, guys. But I'm really loving it. And purple is my favorite color, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. And I'm going to get some more zip ties and my other roll of mesh. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So I finished that last roll. And you can see right here at the tip, I'm going to start here. And I'm going to work my way up and into the inside. And it should take a lot less for the inside. It's a smaller space. And we'll do the same thing. We'll gather our edge. It's a little bit of fray on here. And we'll cut that off. And I'll start it right beside this one. And I'm not worried about the end of it right here because the poofs will hide it. And I don't want to like tuck it all the way to the back because then it'll show. So to me, this is the better way to do it. If I can get this zip tie to go the right way. There we go. The struggle is real. It's because my hands get tired after a while. Clip that. And then I'll just trim this edge right here a little bit. Now that we've got it started. And like I said, you just slide them forward. Make sure they're pushed close together. And as you can see, there's the starting point right here. And to cover that up, I'm just going to put the poof right over it. And zip tie it that way. And then you won't see that. And you can see where it hid that starting point because it's tucked right up in there inside the poof. I try to hide as much as I can. You don't want your customer to see all your start and stopping points. And see, you can't even tell. So now we'll just go up this inside and fill that in a little, and then we can start adding the florals. So what I need to do is do this so I can get to it better. Going in the opposite direction. And fluff it out. There we go. And I'm going to continue on the inside, and I'll come back as soon as I'm finished. Okay, so we've got all of our poofs done. And there's our symbol. And what I do is, as I'm fluffing, I also pull them in with the other row. And tuck it down in. There we go. Just move these over. And with the row in front of it, and then you can see that it's still the awareness ribbon. It's not all completely covered in the middle. So tuck them in with the other row. I just like, maybe I use more mesh than someone else. I'm not sure. However, I just like it to be full. Nobody wants a wreath that you can see all the insides, right? So just go around and kind of move them into the row in front of it, like so. Sometimes you just gotta be a little rough with your mesh. You get a little fray in here. Clip that out. There. So now you can see that it's the awareness because I fixed the hole in the middle. That's how I do it. But I like it to be as full as I can get it. And I'm going to start fluffing and messing with it now. Okay, I'll stop. So there's our awareness. symbol, we can start adding our flowers. So I had this one pretty rose, and I thought I'd put that one in the center since it was one all by itself. So let's put that one right in there. Tuck that inside. So this is where we're at so far before we put the wings on. And I think it's really pretty, even without the wings. However, I think the wings are going to make all the difference in the world to this piece. So give me 1 second, I'll grab the wings and we'll attach those next. Okay guys, so the wings are supposed to be for a costume, but I had other plans. And luckily they came with these ties. So that's gonna help us, because what I'm gonna try to do is tie them right to the wreath form underneath. Because I don't wanna really put any holes in them or anything. So let's see if I can manage that. And if I need to add a little wire or something, I can do that also. So I'm just gonna try to weave them into the back of the wreath form. Like so. And then take the ties and just keep weaving them on the inside of the wreath form. That way they'll attach and stay on. So I'm trying to, weave it in and out of the sections. Try not to beat the wings up too bad. Try to pull it as tight as I can. Then separate never know what I did. All right. Now I'll get the other ties and I'll do the same thing. And this lace is stretchy, so that is helping us a whole lot. Just find a piece, tuck them in. Where's my finger? I'll do one more in here. Then we'll wrap it around here and knot it over on this side. The fact that I have big hands does not help me in this matter. But we're going to make it work one way or another. And I'll knot this right here. Okay. Now we'll trim a little of this away. And fluff that back out. Let me just fluff this one out a little bit more so I can hide that. There. And our wings are attached. And here's our finished piece, guys. I love it. It came out beautiful, I believe. What do you guys think? I'm loving the wings. So we are finished. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you all. And just so you know, I do answer every single comment I get. I'm loving it. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and all that good stuff. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. And I'll see you with the next one. Bye, guys.